afternoon, dear students. My name is Dr. Shauib Mohammad Bhat, Assistant Professor in the Department of English at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. Okay, today we shall be talking about soft skills and hard skills. So this is one of the components which is there in our syllabus. Okay, today we shall be talking about the introduction. This will be an introductory lecture about soft skills and hard skills. Okay, so I would like to quote W.B. Yeats, one of the famous poets of English literature, William Butler Yeats. He has written a quotation, a quote. I would like to quote him. He says, "Think like a wise man, but communicate in the language of the people." Think like a wise man. So he says we should always think like a wise man. In order to be wise, there are certain criteria are there. There is a certain place is there, a place of the perception, understanding, critical thinking, which makes a person a wise man. But he says then we should communicate in the language of the people. That is, we should communicate in the normal language. The way, the tone, the mode of our communication should be public oriented. So I will tell you at the end how this quotation relates to the current topic, soft skills. Okay, then. Okay, let's see what soft skills are. See, we all are just communicating. We all are living our life. We all are doing different trades, different business, different jobs in our life. But to maintain that job, to maintain your position, your designation, to be there in that job, in that profession, is something which requires a set of qualities, a set of attributes. So that set of attributes, that set of qualities, so they fall under this title of soft skills. Let's go with the definition of soft skills. So soft skills, they are actually non-technical skills that describe how you work and interact with others. So what I'm telling you, soft skills, these are non-technical skills. These are not technical skills. These are non-technical skills. And these skills, they describe how you work and interact with others. So when we speak that these are the skills which tell us or which show that how we interact with other people, so we are somehow speaking that it has some connection with our behavior, with our personality. Yeah, that's what soft skills is. And unlike hard skills, they're not necessarily something you will learn in a course. So these hard skills we're not going to learn in any course. These soft skills, we do not need to go to any institute. We do not need to enroll ourselves for any course that can guarantee us that can build these soft skills in us. No, this is not such a phenomenon. That is the case with hard skills. Hard skills are the skills which requires to be trained in any institution, because those are called as physical skills, hard skills. These are the skills which one learns in any institution, where one needs any mentor, where one needs any instructor. Rather, as when it comes to soft skills, these are some inherent, inborn attributes which requires brushing up at the times, so that we can attain, so that we can use, or so that, as I told you, we can attain these soft skills up to the ultimate level. There, I would like to just quote Peggy Kloss. She's a writer. She wrote a book by the name The Hard Truth About Soft Skills. This book was published in year 2008. One of the best books which talk about soft skills. So according to Peggy Kloss, she says in this book, she mentions some record of some research. She says, according to the latest research conducted at Harvard University and Stanford University, she says only 15% of your career success depends upon your hard skills. Rest 80% by soft skills. So now here we can estimate, here we can make a guess, or here we can realize the importance of soft skills in the career of a student, particularly engineering students, as you people are. So your career growth, your professional growth, or these soft skills, they help you up to 85% to get a job, to be successful in your career. So only 15% of your skills include these hard skills. So as it's rightly said, she says, soft skills, they get little respect, but will make or break your career. Obviously. If we talk about hard skills, hard skill is, as I told you, it's a physical skill, it's a technical skill. It's like some programming. If you know some programming, so that's obviously your hard skill. We have a photographer in the studio. He or she knows better what are the different lighting impacts on the photography. Or if we have to shoot a video, so we are just consulting these professional people. They better know how to shoot a video. So to know what are the different lighting effects required for a particular video at a particular place, or for a particular photograph at a particular place, it's a skill. This skill can be learnt in any institution. This skill can be learnt in any institution which deals with this photography or video shooting. Same is the case if there is a person who knows programming language or computer programming. So this computer programming, it's not something which is inherent in you. One is not born a computer programmer. So one can be born a gifted child, one can be born an intelligent child, an intellectual, but one has to learn these different skills. So programming, it can be learnt in any institution, in any computer institution. But when it comes to soft skills, these are the skills which cannot be learnt in any institute. Okay. Then there are some definitions given by these reputed organizations. Like we have this definition given by UNICEF. It defines these soft skills. These are the abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enable individuals to deal with the demands and challenges of everyday life. But this definition, it also helps us. This definition I have chose to make you people realize what soft skills are and what is the role of these soft skills in your life. In your life as a student, and tomorrow in your life as any employee in any industry, whether it is government, it is private, or it is semi-government. So this definition says these are the abilities for adaptive and positive behavior, and these abilities, they enable an individual to deal with the demands and challenges of everyday life. So if there is any set of skills, or if there is any skill set which helps us to deal with the challenges and demands of everyday life, so we should acquire that skill set at any cost. Then there's another definition given by World Health Organization. World Health Organization says it's a behavior change or behavior development approach designed to address a balance of three areas: knowledge, attitude, and skills. So, what is the view of World Health Organization? It's simple and very clear. It is a skill set, or they simply say it's a behavior change or behavior development approach designed to address a balance of three main areas. One is knowledge, other is attitude, and third one is skills. Okay. Now, after going through these definitions, after going through this small introduction about soft skills, I would like to share some extra information regarding soft skills so that you people can better understand what really these soft skills mean. So it is a synonym for people skills. We call these soft skills as people skills as well. So this is a synonym for soft skills. And this term soft skills, it describes those personal attributes that indicate a high level of emotional intelligence. This is very important to understand here. But this term, the soft skills, it describes those personal attributes that indicate a high level of emotional intelligence. So the term, it includes those skills, or I can say in other words, these are those skills which require a high level of emotional intelligence. Or I can say in other words, if there is a person who is good at soft skills, I can say he is having high level of emotional intelligence. So soft skills can be attained if we are having high level of emotional intelligence. And unlike hard skills, as I told you, which describe a person's technical skills, unlike hard skill is all about technical skills, all about your physical skills. As if you are having some certificate courses in any, like as I gave you the example of programming. So this programming is a technical skill. It's a technical skill, but what soft skills are? Soft skills are broadly applicable across job titles and industries. That's why this portion is there in your syllabus. Because you all are having your set targets, set goals. Tomorrow you will go to the outside world. Some will go to industries, some will go to the government sector. You all will be having different positions because we all are having different future, different destinies. So it is according to this need how you can fit yourself in the exterior world, which is full of challenges, which is full of circumstances. This portion, this soft skills has been included in your syllabus. And that's why I made it job specific. The definition is which directly or which clearly hints at the job attainment. That's why I'm telling you soft skills, they are applicable across job titles and industries. So one can attain a job if one is good at soft skills. Means there are more chances. If you all know soft skills, if you all are better using your soft skills, there are more chances that you will easily get a job. You will survive in any industry. You will survive in the exterior world. And it's often said that hard skills will get you an interview. Yeah, this is very important to know. I want all of you to please be attentive. So it's often said that hard skills will get you an interview, but you need your soft skills to continue the job, to be in the job. And soft skills, they can get you a job. I would like to quote an example. If you need any person who knows computer programming here, obviously, if we call for the interview, as this is the nature of all the jobs, we are having written examinations, then we are having interviews. Interviews, they form the main element of this job recruiting policy. So we are having interviews. Now, a certain company requires some some students who are good at programming. So when a company requires a person who is good at programming, the eligibility for that job would be a person who knows programming, who has the certificate in the programming course. So this is your hard skill. You went to an institute, you learned your this programming there, programming language there, and now you are eligible for a particular job. So this is your programming can take you to an interview, but to survive in that interview, to pass that interview, to qualify that interview, to impress the panel there, it doesn't only require your subject knowledge. They do not only need a programmer, rather they need a human being also. Rather they need a person who is submissive also. They need a person who has different qualities, like leadership qualities. They also try to find in you a person who can solve the problems if any problem exists or persists in their company. So these different qualities, they can be given to you by soft skills. And in other words, this is soft skills. So it's rightly said by someone that your technical skills, your hard skills can take you to the interview, can make you eligible for a certain job. But to attain that job, to survive or to maintain that job, and to survive in a different atmosphere, it requires soft skills. Your soft skills can guarantee your appropriate survival in any atmosphere, in any ecosystem. Okay, so this was an introduction to the soft skills. Now let's move to the hard skills. As I introduced the hard skills to you, I told you hard skills, they are technical skills, and these skills are learned through education or hands-on experience. So we learn hard skills through education. As I told you, in order to be a programmer, one needs to just join some institute. In order to learn data analysis, one needs to join an institute. So it's very essential. One has to join an institute. Otherwise, one cannot be called a professional programmer or a data analyst. So these are concrete skills. They are measurable abilities. We can measure hard skills, but we cannot measure soft skills. And these are measurable abilities that are often specific to a job, and we can demonstrate our proficiency in hard skills through relevant certifications. As I told you, somebody has done any programming course, so one gets a certificate for that course. So we can show our hard skills with the help of a certificate. But your soft skills, they don't need any certificate. One does not need to show one certificate for the soft skills. These are some inborn qualities which we all are having inside us, within us. Okay, so there are some examples of hard skills. Like, here's a short list of examples. As I told you, programming is a hard skill. If one is a good programmer, one knows programming well, that's a technical skill, hard skill. Ability to work with different programming, one and the same thing. Website development. There are web developers. If you know how to develop a website, that's a hard skill. And this hard skill one learns in any institute. Then content development, working with certain machinery. If you know how to just work with any machine, this again we learn. As if we are having AI/ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning. So people are learning machines there, dealing with the machines there. Coding, copy editing. Then we have data analysis. So these all are the examples of hard skills. Now, as the topic is all about the soft skills and hard skills. So I would like to just go upon now soft skills. I would like to just talk in detail about soft skills, their importance, and what are different soft skills. And then in the next class, we shall be defining hard skills one by one. So today, my main focus is about soft skills. The lecture is like this. I introduced soft skills and hard skills to you. Now I'll be dealing in detail with soft skills today. And in the next lecture, we shall be discussing about hard skills in detail. Now let's see what is the importance of soft skills. So these soft skills are very important. What can they give you? What can they give us? They can make us able to handle interpersonal relations or relationships, to take appropriate decisions. They help a person to communicate effectively. They help a person to have good impression and impact to gain professional development. Yeah. So these are the points that show us the importance of soft skills. They help us to handle interpersonal relationship, interpersonal, among the people, in the society, with our friends, with our family members, our siblings, our parents, our neighbors, with other people, with strangers whom we met while traveling, while doing any other work. So soft skills, they help us to handle these relationships. And they help us to take appropriate decision. We shall be discussing in the next upcoming slides, we shall be discussing about different soft skills. There you can guess, or there you can correlate those skills with these important points. They also help us to communicate effectively, and they also help us to have good impression and impact to gain professional development. Okay, these are the important soft skills. These are the most important soft skills. Number one, I chose to discuss with you communication skill, then it's body language, decision making, self-motivation, leadership skills, teamwork skills, creativity, and problem-solving skills. Let's discuss them one by one. Okay, communication skills. One of the important skills which comes under the rubric of soft skills, which comes under the title of soft skills, is communication skills. Communication, this world it's incomplete if there is no communication. Communication skill or communication makes us different from all the other creatures existing on the planet Earth. Now, when we talk about communication skill as a soft skill, if you check any advertisement for the jobs, you will see there's one thing. The first thing which every company, every industry, every institution expects from the applicants, from its employees, is good communication skill. And it's clearly written. When it comes to the eligibility criteria, we want fluent speakers of different languages. That depends upon the nature of your job, where you are working. So we want the people who are good at communication, both verbal and non-verbal communication. So communication skill, it features as the key feature or as the key prerequisite to get a job. Then, now see what this communication can give you. Now, people with good communication skills, people who know how to communicate with the people, they can build long-term relationships. Yes. See, the students among you who are good at communication skills, who know how to communicate with the seniors, with the elders, with the youngsters, with the strangers, with the people who come from the outside world. So there are chances they can get more knowledge from the people because they communicate well, because they are all time appreciative. There are chances when you communicate with the people, when you know how to communicate, there are chances that you can build a long-term relationship with others. Yes, this is possible. This is possible only because of speaking, only because of communicating. I'm communicating with you right now. I'm talking to you right now. If you sound me, if you feel, or if you realize, or if you really feel that sir is teaching us the relevant information he is giving us, if you understand everything from a lecture, so there are chances that you may ask me questions for further clarifications. You may appreciate me. You when you ask me questions for further clarifications, when you appreciate me, you are developing a kind of relationship with me. A teacher-student relationship where you can avail more help from you in your life, in your future life. So communication skill is the topmost skill when it comes to soft skills. It is required in every industry. It is the skill which helps us to make good relationships with the people, and we use this communication skill to suit the circumstances. Sometimes there is any untoward thing is happening in any of the companies or in anybody's life. So it's our communication which helps us to react towards that untoward situation. And in the same way, any jubilant or any good thing is happening anywhere. So again, it is the communication which allows us to take part in that happiness. So we can use our communication according to different situations. So one of the first skills which I found is important in soft skills is communication skills. Then we have body language. This is also an important skill, body language. Body language has the most impact on the listener or on the public, on the audience. If you are a very lazy person, you are a very senile person, clumsy, you're not moving yourself, you're not using your hands, you're not giving facial expressions, you're not making eye contact, the communication would be out of tune. People may not understand you, people may not like to listen to you because you make them feel as if they are listening to some boring lecture. So the second thing is body language. As we always say, that face is the index of mind. Yes, it clearly indicates what's happening inside your mind. Whatever a person is thinking, or whatever the mood a person is having, it itself reflects on the face of that person. This is natural. We are happy, our face seems it seems very bright, energetic. When we are sad, we are sometimes, we fell ill, or we are sad, we are not in a good mood. It also reflects on our face. So body language, it presents to the audience what we feel and think about a particular matter. Tomorrow you are going for the interviews. Tomorrow you are going to attend any seminar, workshop. So it's your body language which tells the person, which tells the interviewer in an interview how you are feeling there in the interview. Your body language speaks everything. So when it comes to, this is, as we are discussing, different soft skills, and one among them is body language. So body language, one should work on one's body language. We should know how to use our body language in different situations. Because when we are using our body language, we are telling other person that we are confident, that we know everything well. You must have heard from your seniors. You must have heard from other people, those who have attended these interviews in the placements or at some other places. They can tell you what is the role of body language. Your body language speaks what resides inside your mind. What kind of person you are. Are you an energetic person? One should use body language. See, if I right now, if I teach you like this, I'll be cross-armed person. My whole shoulders are shrugged shoulders. I'll be talking in a low tone because paralinguistics is this tone, speed, pitch. It's also soft skills. It's also this. It comes also non-verbal communication, body language. So if I'm a person like this, you may not be interested to listen to me. Now, if I use my body language, like I use my hands, I use my facial expressions, my eye contact, I do nod my head, I do bend myself, I do just make different postures. So these are the actions which show you that your teacher is very attentive and your teacher is having eye on everyone among you. So, as I told you, tomorrow when you are going to placements, when you are going to interviews, when you are going to face any interview or any placement, you are going for workshops, seminars, you are presenting anything, you need to just use your body language up to the optimum level, because your body language is telling how energetic you are, how knowledgeable you are, how confident you are. Okay, then we have the next one, that is decision making. One of the next skills of soft skills is decision making. Yeah, it's very important. And the people who know how to take decisions, how to make decisions, they are valued by the employers. They are valued by the job givers. And there are many reasons. Because to be able to take a decision and then to move on in your life, that is what is real in human nature. See, there are certain people in the life who are taking some decisions, and at some point of time they come to know that this decision was a bad decision. Now, when a person gives up, when a person just loses everything, gives up, so that's not the real spirit of a human being. You took a decision and you are now working for, even though if that decision at some point of time seems, yeah, it was a slight mistake, I should not have chosen this route, I should have chosen this route. But now, as you have chosen this route, you should work on it. You should run, you should travel, you should go, so that you can reach to the ultimate goal of your life. So decision making is very important. As I told you, this is valued by the employers. As tomorrow you are working in any company, some different assignment, new assignment has been introduced in the company where you have to take the decision. If you are not good at decision making, if you do not know how to take decision, if you always take censure of others, if you always go to others for suggestions, for advices, so you may not sustain in the world, in the environment. You will die. There's no place for you, because you cannot find everywhere the people who support you, who help you. So one should develop in oneself the ability to take decisions. Then we have the next one, that is self-motivation. Yeah. See there, people who are self-motivated, they move on by themselves. They go on by themselves. They fly. They discover things. So they live the real life. Who are self-motivated, who motivate themselves. Okay, I don't lost nothing. If I lost 10,000 rupees today, now I'm a self-motivated person. I motivate myself. Yeah, I can earn it. These 10,000 rupees, they were earned by me. So if I am alive, I can earn more 10,000 rupees. What is there to shed tears? What is there to be upset? What is there to make this day a very brutal day? No, one should be self-motivated. When you take decisions, you should motivate yourself. You should be self-motivated. These self-motivated people, they do not need somebody's supervision. whether they are doing good work or bad work. Huh? So actually, they are always good because they are generally positive about life and can be counted as progressive people. Yes, this self motivation is necessary because it gives you the feeling that you are living your life, that you are going according to the flow of your life. And when you are going according to the flow of life, that's life. When you yourself are motivated, yeah, when you feel, yes, whatever I'm doing, it's all good. Huh? And this also helps to work on your personal resilience and adaptability to change. Self motivation. It gives you a power of tolerance. It makes you tolerant. Sometimes your company, sometimes even at your home, you feel the workload is you are having overload of work. But if you are a self-motivated person, you will have that power of tolerance, and you will be able to adapt to any change. You will be able to work in any environment. You will be able to work in any condition. Then we have leadership. These all are soft skills. Now we have leadership. Leader, one cannot show leadership qualities only when one is managing a huge crowd. It's not necessary that you can only be called as a leader when you are leading a group of people or certain or small group of people. No. Obviously, a person who is the leader of any group can show the leadership qualities, but one should be the leader in one's individual life. See, this leadership quality, it's a soft skill you can show if you're not, as I told you, directly managing others. So leadership can be thought of as a collection of various other soft skills, such as general positive attitude, outlook, ability to communicate effectively, huh? and aptitude for both self-motivation and motivating others. If you have the control over these qualities, if you have the control over these domains, if you communicate effectively in any situation, that's a leadership quality. If you are able to motivate yourself in any circumstance, you are motivating yourself, okay, it's not a big deal. If I have been rejected in this interview, there are hundreds of interviews waiting for me in the world. So if you possess such nerve, you are a leader of yourself. And it shows that tomorrow you can lead other people as well. Because you are communicating in a way as a leader communicates. You are motivating yourself and others in a way as if a leader should motivate others. So this is the leadership quality one should attain, or one should just attain for himself or herself. Then teamwork. This is one of the main important qualities of soft skills. One important skill among different soft skills, like leadership. As I told you, good teamwork, it involves combination of other soft skills. Some other soft skills are required in order to maintain a good teamwork. And working in a team towards a common goal, it requires the intuition and interpersonal acumen to know when to be a leader and when to listen others. See, teamwork, it makes you a person who can do the work in collaboration with others. For example, you may be always having the nerve to be a leader always, but when you are working in a team, you cannot be always a leader. Or you may be a person who loves to listen people, always listening people, does not open your mouth, does not speak. So this is not applicable, or it cannot be allowed when you are working in a team. Because in a team, sometimes you may have to be a leader, you may have to speak. And these team players, the people who are working in the teams, they are perceptive in nature, and as well as they are receptive. to the needs and responsibilities of others. So they perceive things, they try to understand things, and at the same time they receive everybody, they listen to everybody, and when it comes to the time to speak, they can easily speak. So teamwork is one of the skills which you should inculcate in yourself, so that tomorrow when you go to the world, you may be the good citizens, competitive citizens, competent citizens. We have the next one, that's creativity and problem solving. Creativity and problem solving, one and the same thing. Creativity, yeah, these are also highly valued because they are hard to develop. Creativity, you are working in any industry, you may be asked to provide certain ideas on certain topics, so your creativity will help you that time. So you need to be creative, you need to look upon the things in a very critical way. If you are studying any topic, you need to know what are the different opinions of different people, so that you can get that analytical vision, that critical knowledge. Problem solving, again, as I told you, this is highly valued in the companies, in the business world. You are working in any company, any problem can happen anytime. Like, remember the days when we were in the schools, when you were in the small schools, there was some inspection was happening. And unfortunately on that day, there was, as we all are humans, it's human to make errors. So sometimes in those visits, by some managing bodies, so we were not having, our homework was not done properly. We have not memorized it, or we have not just learned the lessons which teacher has given us for homework. So we try to solve those problems at that time. What should I say? How should I defend myself? It's not like we should cheat teachers, we should say a lie, we should speak lies. It's not that thing. I'm not promoting that you should be good at lying, you should be good liars, or you should be good cheaters. No. But at the same time, you should have that gut, you should have that mentality by which you can solve these problems, by which you can solve different problems of your life. Now this came to my mind, that's why I gave you this example. Then we have time management and ability to work under pressure. Time management, again, highly valued by the employers. Time management is useful for every organization. How you are managing the time, how you are utilizing the time, and how good you are when you are working under pressure. So these all are different soft skills. Tomorrow in the next lecture, we shall be discussing about hard skills. So these are the references. Here I would like to conclude my lecture today. Today I gave you the introduction about hard skills and soft skills. I gave the definition of hard skills and soft skills, and today also I talked about the importance of soft skills. Then I talked about different soft skills. Now I would like to again just remind you about the quotation by W.B. Yeats, where he says that one should communicate in the language of common people. Because in the language of common people, we expect that these skills must be there. One should have good communication skills. One should use body language. One should have that teamwork spirit. One should have those leadership qualities. One should have the ability to make decisions in critical situations. So that is the language of common. That's what do I extract from the quote of W.B. Yeats. So I would like to stop here. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.